Hi guys, welcome back to the Illinformed Podcast. How you doing? Welcome. I never know what to say.
Third week in a row. Hello guys, welcome back to the Illinformed Podcast. I'm your host Jake. Next to me, I've got my co-host, best mate, flatmate, all-round guy next to me.
I'm a guy, guys.
This is the Illinformed Podcast. If you are unaware, get aware, please. This is a podcast where we chat shit about realistic things, politics, celebrities, funny stuff, memes, movies, music, news.
Literally anything.
And we know absolutely nothing about it. And all we're going to do is probably end up taking the piss for about an hour and 10 minutes of your Sunday.
The fact of the matter is, you'll laugh and you'll cry of laughter. So just listen along and have a good time.
You'll cry for whatever reason. You will just end up crying.
Yeah. You'll cry because you wish you were here with us too.
You wish you were part of
the Illinformed Podcast. Thanks for the support on the last episode. It was great to see. It's actually quite nice to have such a strong comeback. At least have you know that at least one person is listening, which isn't us.
Valco.
Or anyone we know.
Valco,
Optimus, ice cream.
Oh, does he still listen?
Because he commented on the last one saying, "Oh, Pog is
Happy
back."
birthday.
Yeah, that's what he said. And I know there's more. So thank you guys.
You called the sun a little bit.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, also, but red.
Not too red, but yeah.
It's because I went to Aylesford today. Let's start with that. I went to Aylesford today.
Sunny
for work.
Aylesford.
Before I even went to Aylesford, I don't think I've gone to Aylesford before.
I always hear it. I know how it's about from a drive's way. What is it? Half hour?
Not even that. 25 minutes.
It's just past Maidstone, so like 25 minutes. It's I've always we're playing in Aylsham Jubilee weekend.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, we're not. I've made that up.
Oh
no, we're not. It's another place beginning with
what day on the Jubilee weekend?
Thursday, I think.
I'm out with Ashley, unfortunately. Seeing my sister in London.
Whatever. Didn't want to hear anyway.
So I went to Aylesford with work. It was a little. I'm doing this course at work where I'm training to become a building consultant. So I can have a look at buildings and basically go, if there's damage, that damage is because of this. Really boring shit. I really don't want to get into work, but I went for work, and it was quite a fun day. It was about 2.5 hours. We just walked around in the sun, and this guy called Mark was leading it, and he grew up in Aylesford. Mark Head.
Oh, so not.
No, not my colleague, not my colleague Mark. But I think we were meant to speak about damage on buildings and age buildings based on kind of their external features, but we ended up doing this little, I guess quiz where he would walk around. We would walk around Aylesford where we grew up, and then we'd just go like the church. He went. Okay, some points on the line for this. When I was 17, 18, how did I almost set fire to the church? And what did I use to put it out? And we're all there like, this is fun because he's a funny guy, and it's not really work related, but it's also meant to be work related.
My ex-wife runs the church, so I fucking burnt that shit down.
We were like, right, he definitely knocked over a candle. And then I said to Eloise, I went, and then he pissed it out. He pissed out the flame. I said, if in that moment you got nothing else, you use piss. Yeah. She was like, wouldn't you feel a bit embarrassed? I'm like, yeah, it might take me a couple seconds to get going, get the stream flowing, but I reckon I could do it.
Stage right.
But that's where I went today, and it was fun, and I got a half day. So
yeah, you texted me like
go
1.
Me.
You texted me like 1. I was like, this ain't fair.
Yeah. I got home at 1, and then played COD, and had an awful time. Yeah,
COD's really taken a turn.
We picked up Cold War again about a month ago now, a month and a half ago, and we had a great time because we all, everyone that we were playing with, like our friend group, got back on it and we dominated.
When we say got back on it, we were religiously playing it during the first lockdown, like every night for like 4 hours.
It wasn't even the first lockdown; it was lockdown 2 because it came out. It came out at the end of November 2020. So it would have been
second lockdown, yeah.
Second lockdown.
Oh yeah, because it was when I was
we played basically from December till March. I think that was our
Yeah, something like that. But we played it religiously, and then when I think I started going back to work, and then the band started picking up, and we just got bored of it because like we'd played it the same domination game every day for like 4 months.
This is the problem with COD. You do get to a point where you are playing the same game year in, year out.
Yeah.
Hopefully that changes with the next one. Considering
it's the same with FIFA, and they still do equally as well every fucking year.
Oh yeah.
But we picked it back up, and now for some reason everyone's just really good.
Yeah, so I picked up Warzone recently. That's what I was playing today, and it is just sweat with the same loadout because there's one meta there's like one best gun, and I just don't think it should be that way. I don't mind having 4 or 5 guns that are metas, but at least there's some variety. You get killed by the same gun over and over.
Warzone's one of those games where if you stop playing it for 2-3 weeks, maybe even a month, you're then bad at it because the people who've still played it know exactly what the meta is, know where all the good spots are on the maps, and you have to catch up, and it's just so hard to catch up when you can't even get into like the last 30 teams. Even
playing shooters in general, I feel like if you played Battlefield and then you picked up Warzone, you'd be at least decent at it if you're playing Battlefield relentlessly.
Yeah.
But the fact is, no one in their actual right mind surely wants to play only shooters for the rest of their life. Yeah. That sounds awful. That sounds like it would make me bald within a week.
Bald?
Yeah, the amount of stress, bro.
No, I get it, but the first thing to jump to was bald.
Yeah, man. I'm really conscious of baldness.
I'm so bald. As you can see by my flourishing hair, I've never been stressed a day in my life.
How was your day? Because Jake literally just came in from work. We're recording this quite earlier than we usually do anyway. So how was work, man? Unless you don't want to... You just say work.
Work is work, really.
I thought you'd say that.
For those who don't know, I'm a car salesman and I work stupid hours because I'm a car salesman. It's not stupid hours because of the business I work for. It's just the way the car industry is. You work loads because you want to sell more. You get paid per car.
You got to be open on the weekdays because everyone's open on the weekdays.
And you got to be open later than everyone else so that people can pop by after work.
Yep.
And then you have to be open bank holidays, weekends.
Yep.
We're pretty much open every day of the year. I think the only days we aren't open are Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and Easter Sunday. We're open every day of the year other than that.
Crazy.
But we're looking for a new job, so... My job's not bad.
Careful, Nigel watches this podcast.
I don't care if Amber watches it. We
don't care. We don't care if you watch it.
Louis pretty much knows anyway. Every time, because Ken's leaving the valeter.
I know you've had conversations about it.
The valeter's leaving, so every time he talks about leaving, I always jump in and go, yeah, this, that, and basically agree with him and go, yeah, this place is shit. And it's like, Louis knows, but he knows that I won't leave disrespectfully, so he's not going to go grass me up to Nige and Jay and say, Jake's going to leave soon.
You're also not going to leave. You're not going to leave without a job. So
that's what I mean.
As long as you don't have another job lined up, which is better for you, then you're not going to leave. And that could take a while.
I had a job call me today. So
is it better though? We don't want to go somewhere that isn't better, Jake. We want to be onwards and upwards. We don't want to be stagnant.
You don't know whether it's better until you start. Because they could describe it.
Yeah, I meant better. I meant like better benefits and better pay. And better hours.
But the pay is going to be. Not much different, if anything, slightly more, ever so slightly more, but it's 3 days from home, 2 days in the office.
Not bad.
But I'm worried it is a bit of a call centre cold call job, so
check it out.
See what it's obviously about. Everybody says you don't want to be one of those, and a little part of me's like, I don't really know that until I try.
You don't know.
And now's the opportunity to give it a crack. Because as much as I might not like it, it's the bloke that called me today used to be a car salesman as well. And he goes, I can see you work in the car industry. I can probably gather why you want to leave, but tell me anyway. And I was like, well, I do 55 hours a week some weeks. And he goes, yep. And I go, I don't get weekends. He goes, yep. And I go, my one day off a week is Wednesday. And he goes, yep. I go, no one wants to do anything on a Wednesday. Yep. I'm also self-employed, so I've got to do all the tax myself. And he went, yep. He just agreed with everything and just went, I've got a few people here that used to be car salesmen anyway, and they've come here because there's a basic guarantee that's much higher, like double what I've got now.
Oh, nice.
And there's possibilities to earn sort of 4,000 or 5,000 yearly in commission. So it's nowhere near as much commission as frequently. But the whole point is I've got more basic because of that.
Yeah.
one role was a less basic, but you can earn more commission. And the other one was more basic, but the same. You can still, the estimated earnings is still the same as the other job. Mm-hmm. And he went, so I've got these two availabilities. I'm guessing you want the higher salary one. And I went, yes. He was pretty straightforward with me. He went, listen, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm the bloke that pretty much makes sure you're not a knobhead, and then I'll put you through to the guys. Oh, cool. I went, okay. And he goes, the first interview is probably going to be a phone call one. And I was like, yeah, no worries. That's fine. I went, just call me. If you're going to call me this week, call me on Tuesday. That's my day off. And the other day is Wednesday. And he goes, okay, no worries. He goes, are you interested in having an interview? I was like, yes. I just went, yes. And I went, I'll be honest, the cold call part, he told me sometimes you got a cold call. I was like, the cold call part of it does not entice me at all. If anything, puts me off. But I said, I'm still very interested because it's working from home, and some days I can finish at 4 like you do, and 3 days from home, 2 days in the office.
I don't think cold calling is necessarily bad. Oh, is it?
Where you've just been?
Aylesford, sorry. Yeah. I don't think cold calling is necessarily bad. I think surely it depends on like the product you're
yeah,
offering.
But the way there were certain things he was saying that were putting me off. Like, yeah, you got to do like, he went 80 calls a week, and then he went, what was that a day? And I went, fuck me.
That's scary, but that will just be KPIs. There'll be KPIs in every job.
I don't know whether I'm going to take it. I don't know if I'll even hear back from him, but I'm definitely going to go to an interview because what have I got to lose? So.
Yeah, true. Interview experience is good, always.
And I don't mind interviews.
I feel like I'd do an interview a week if
every interview
I probably could.
Every interview I've been to, I've gotten the job.
Damn.
So I know that a little part of me is very smug in the idea that I know that when I go there, I can talk, I'm honest, and I will ask the questions they want, and I will have the attitude they want me to have because I'm a liar. Because I'm a brilliant liar. And that's why I'm a great car salesman.
Hell yeah. So Jake, we spoke last week.
Yeah.
This makes me look like a therapist. I'm holding a little notepad.
He's got a notepad rather than the notes on his phone.
Right. So I picked up this notepad yesterday at Big Tesco. I picked up another one for work, but I picked up this one. I'm so far just using it for the podcast, but this is basically my everything book. I feel like if I want to ever write anything down, I want it to be in here. Spoilers, yeah. Let's start with that then, because I have actually got a Doctor Who question for you, surprisingly.
Okay.
If you could fuck any Doctor Who alien, which one are you fucking?
Oh, great question.
Jake and I are big Doctor Who fans. But
you say big. I don't really know the names of the characters.
No, we're massive Doctor Who fans.
Yeah, okay, we're quite big, but I don't know the lore and all that. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I just know a lot of characters. That's probably what I'd say.
Yeah.
Alien.
We know a lot of what we were brought up with. David Tennant, Matt Smith.
Is River Song not technically an alien?
She's part human, part Time Lord. So yeah, Time Lords are an alien, but then I guess that's a cop-out answer.
Part alien.
Yeah, she's so you'd fuck River Song.
Yes.
Me too. What a mummy.
Massively depends on the it massively depends on what the downstairs area looks like.
Yeah.
But I don't mind the green character from the old Doctor Who. You know, the lizard-looking woman?
The one that's a lesbian?
Yeah.
In Victorian England.
Yeah, and she they put themselves to sleep and go to like a conference table.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. I don't think she's hideous. If I had to, all the aliens. I
was thinking exactly the same thing earlier when I was writing this question down into my book. Yes, that because she, just because I think we've seen her more, we've seen what her personality is like. But I also do think that those sort of aliens are probably the most human looking.
I can't think of any other aliens that relatively look human like.
So the Zygons, they're the shape-shifting ones.
Well, I wouldn't want to fuck one of them because I know what they actually look. Well, to be fair.
No, because they could be anyone, Jake. They could be
that's a very
anyone in the world.
That's a very good shout. They could be River Song.
Would you fuck?
Would you fuck?
Would you fuck a Cyberman? If it had like a little
pussy.
That's what I mean, like a little pussy extension.
No, it's a metal chamber. Why? I'm not gonna fuck a can of beans.
Yeah, but what if they made it with a bit of silicone? Like basically,
the body is still a robot.
Basically,
I'm not going to slap a robot's ass and watch it jiggle, am I? It's metal. It does not jiggle.
What about if Daleks had a little like blowjob tube?
Well, that's different to fucking.
It is fucking, but I guess that would be fucking a Dalek. Unless you're going to open it up and fuck the little like brain
Little
thing
squid.
that's inside. Yeah, the little squid that's inside.
That could be moist, you know.
You could. It would be. They're always fucking like drenched in slime and shit.
That's just sweat.
What is that?
That's just sweat because they're nervous to see the doctor.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Can I fuck David Tennant? He's an alien, right?
Yeah.
I'd fuck David Tennant.
I'd fuck Matt Smith. Have you seen Matt Smith in the trailer for the Game of Thrones spin-off? He's blonde and long hair. It looks really weird, right?
I feel like I have.
Because we obviously know he's not blonde. I kind of can't look at Matt Smith's characters without thinking of Matt Smith. Yeah, he's got a very distinct face.
He's the doctor.
Yeah.
He always will be the doctor. Same with David Tennant. He's always the doctor. But no other doctors.
I went onto this tangent, but what I was going to speak about is how you said you're on the health grind, Jake.
Yeah, I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the audience what you bought yesterday, my friend? Oh, there it is.
I'll show them. I bought fruit.
He bought a fruity vape. It is a lovely vape. The blueberry elf bar is lovely, but you shouldn't smoke, kids. Or
I've done absolutely nothing since we last spoke.
Not even eat a bit better. Have you not? Are you sure?
I wouldn't say so.
What have you eaten this week? Oh, should we go into that? Go into eating.
Do you remember that one podcast where we sat down together and went, yeah, so I had McDonald's on this day, and then the next day I had KFC and McDonald's. It was when we worked in Maidstone.
Oh, well, if you say that, you basically have had 3 takeaways this week so far. Yeah, well, if we including last weekend anyway.
Well, Thursday, we record this podcast on a Thursday, so it was, I'd just been paid basically, and whenever I get paid, I think I'm Kanye West for the first week, and I just start spending money. Like now I'm like, cool, I've got no money to spend anything on because I've done it again. Just spent all my money in a week. I had a few takeaways. What did I have yesterday for dinner? I had that salad bar from Morrison's. I suppose that's relatively healthy, but it is a lot of carbs. And the other day you
had chicken and rice.
But it was like oven chicken in breadcrumbs, and there were chicken Kievs with ham and cheese Kievs, so they're probably not healthy at all.
They're probably not, but I guess they're better than like ready meal mac and cheeses and shit.
I keep slamming Dairy Dunkers.
You do keep slamming Dairy Dunkers. He ate like 6 Dairy Dunkers in like 2 minutes the other night. Yeah. It was incredible.
Well, there's not enough in the packet. It's not my fault.
No, there's not. Did you finish all the cheese too?
Yeah. Good. What a fucking stupid question.
All right.
Did I finish? I literally finger the cheese out after I'm done. When I'm out of tubes, I make sure I've got the rest of the cheese. Surely what you do is you use them as a straw. You suck the cheese out.
Yeah. And then you use it as a straw for other things like your water, and you just don't eat it, and you just
chivy water.
You just carry around a Dairy Dunker with you as a straw.
You got to be really delicate with that, haven't you? It's going to snap at any given point.
Bubble wrap that shit up in your pocket.
But no, the health kick. I'm going to keep it as a segment on the podcast because one day it's going to kick me in.
We need a jingle for the health kick. Oh, someone make us a jingle. That would
we
be
need the piano in here.
That would be so amazing if someone made a jingle.
We can do it.
We could do it.
I'll just have the piano. I'll reach over and I'll just play a little tune.
Nice. That is so sick. Yeah. You need to bring that over when you come back one day from your mum's. So Jake's staying at his mum's because your mum's in Mexico, right?
Yeah, mum left this morning for Mexico, so I had to go home today to feed the cats. But that's all I need to do.
Is it just the 2 of them? Going to Mexico?
Yes.
Nice. They're going to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Mexico is like a drunk place. Yeah. As far as I'm aware, for
Craig will get
tourists.
I don't think they will as much as say we would, but I think they're more interested in sitting around and doing sweet fuck all in the sun and eating as much as they can. That's probably what they want to do.
Yeah.
It's less old couple holiday, just getting fucked up.
There's this couple I watched on TikTok that went to New York like last month and are now in Crete, in Greece. And I'm just so jealous. I really need a holiday, man. I really, really do.
I really couldn't care less about holidays. I can't lie.
I don't even mean somewhere sunny. I just because at the moment I've got I think it's different for you. I think it's different for you because you've obviously got days. Your holiday, you can book holiday whenever, right? As long as it's allowed with work.
In what sense?
But you don't have holiday days to use.
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I thought you just took days off.
I've got 9 days left.
Oh, okay.
Of my 22,
so
23.
you do a lot of shit. I don't have the money for a lot of shit.
What's annoying is
do a lot of events.
The stuff I said this to Louis when we came back from York. Obviously, it's annoying because all of my annual leave has been used on weekends when in any other job, I just have them off.
Agreed.
So it's like, cool, I'm down to 9 days left in the year, holiday days left in the year, and I could have a gig out of nowhere where it's like, oh, I've got to take that Friday off because I've got, most of the time they're quite cooperative and they let me leave an hour early or I'll swap a day off with Louis or something like that. They're very cooperative, but in terms of having weekends off to go to York, like I booked, that was 3 days of my holiday, I think. Friday, Saturday. Oh no, it was 2 days. I booked 2 days off, Friday and Saturday. And it's meant to be a holiday where you like rest and that. I was gigging and traveling. I came back, I was like, I haven't rested at all. I just feel as bad as I did before I left.
That's something you're going to have to deal with though. That's something that's not going to change.
No, it is. But
it would be nicer to have the weekends
in any
off,
other job, that wouldn't be classed as my holiday.
Agreed. If you got a new job now too, because we're not even halfway through the year yet, you would have instantly more days somewhere else because you get given like half the days.
I'd get given like half year holiday.
Yeah. And which is more than 9 in the majority of places.
And I'd have weekends and bank holidays and that off. So the odd weekend, like Jubilee weekends is Thursday, Friday, or bank holidays, and then it's Saturday and Sunday.
I've got a lot of days still, and I just don't want to book off like a random, unless it's with you, unless it's with someone. I don't want to book off a random week.
Yeah, we're talking about booking maybe, I mean, I can't really afford to take a week off because I've only got 9 days left, but taking like three days off just to fucking sit and do nothing is like what I want to do. And I haven't really got the money to do anything, so I would just like to sit in the flat and do nothing for 3 days.
We'll have to maybe save it later in the year because otherwise it's going to be hot in here and get into summer now.
And a lot of the people at work have taken days off till about August, so there's no free time until like late August and then the rest of the year. Like Louis does it every year. He never uses it because he's like, whatever. He might have a couple of days off, and then he gets to like October, and they go, "You got loads of holiday left?" And he goes, "All right, I'll have 2 weeks there." And he just like goes, "All right, I'll have that. I'll have that. I'll have that. I'll have that." A lot of people do work hard at the beginning of the year, and then you can take the last few months off. My mum's going to Cyprus in August, and she did invite us, but obviously at the time she was booking it, we just don't have the money. But I don't think we're gonna end up going. I think if Katie and I go anywhere, we'll go to Amsterdam. I think, for a few days. Yeah.
We were speaking with George when we went to Canterbury for Kieran's birthday. I was speaking with George and Imogen about it because they were saying that they wanted to go to Amsterdam.
Kieran,
but I can't.
I think Imogen's already been.
She has been.
Yeah, she went with Amelia and that. Didn't she?
And I would love to do that. I'd love to get like the whole group, but it would be so hard to arrange that. And I don't.
Kieran would do it anyway just because of it. Like Kieran's not a weed smoker, so it wouldn't fuss him that he's like, oh, I'm going to Amsterdam, I can smoke in like cafes and that. But like he would just like the city break. He's quite an old man. It
is a lovely city, and it's lovely to walk around. You got great food, you got great sights. You got great attractions and even great pubs. He'd love the pubs there. They got obviously their own beers and shit. So he'd have a great time doing his own thing, but like together. This is if we were to go as a group, I would want to do everything. Well, not everything, but I want to do most things. I think together and like explore together. But who knows? I want to go eventually, really, but just depends on money and that. God,
imagine we get a gig in Amsterdam.
That would be insane.
It would, and
you'd be able to bring all your shit over too.
It would, but we wouldn't bring any fans. If we gave enough notice, maybe we'd get some of our own fans over, but it would be a blind gig. Like there'd be none of our fans there.
Fun though, I reckon.
Imagine that. We got a gig. You guys come in.
That would definitely feel like a tour.
Yeah.
Where last week or the week before, whatever, felt like a mini tour. This is going to feel like a going on tour. That's going to feel so cool. Your first overseas gig's gonna be cool, yeah. You'll like it.
God, if we ever do that,
you'll definitely get an overseas gig, bro. Surely.
Ireland don't count.
It's over the seas.
Yeah, I don't know.
Southern Ireland.
Ask Key. She's an avid listener. Get me a gig in Ireland. No, don't actually. What's the male name for Karen? Those who
Craig?
don't know,
No,
who
I can't say
I don't
that.
know if this is a global meme or just an English meme.
No, it's global because it's definitely global, bro. Everyone knows what a Karen is.
Yeah, but you say that. You ever been to Amsterdam and asked if they know what a Karen is?
I've seen the phrase Karen used a lot in United States, and all I'm saying is if it's in United States and United Kingdom, it's elsewhere in the world. It's gotta be.
Maybe.
It's gotta be.
If they don't speak English, they don't know what Karen is.
Yeah, but normally their second language of those places is English.
Anyway.
People know English in European.
Karen is an
countries.
awful middle-aged mother that complains to the manager whenever she can, hollers and screams until she gets away, and it's just an all-round mess to be around.
I actually forgot that our listeners are fucking stupid, ill-informed. So we do just need to explain everything to you fucking cunts.
You goms.
You
fucking goms.
You dirty goms. I don't know what a male Karen would be.
I've never...
I said Craig, but that was just off the top of my head.
I'll tell you what, every James I've ever met has been a bit of a knob.
I've got a cousin called James, so I can't really say that.
Which one's James? Younger
dude, yeah.
Younger, but he's like 18, right?
Yeah, he's 18 now, yeah. Works at McDonald's.
He's all
going
right.
to uni.
Yeah, he's all right.
Going to uni. He is all right.
Every other James I've met has been a right knob.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think what customer, if they go, I've got an inquiry on this car, his name's such and such, and I go, oh, fuck.
I was going to say Neil, but I do know some really funny Neils.
I don't think I've ever met a Neil.
No, you would have met Nobby Neil, Jackie and Neil, my side of the family. Not my side of the family. My mum's friends. He's a cab driver. No, he's hilarious. I think he's I love you, Jake, but I genuinely think he's the funniest person I've ever met.
No, you're wrong.
He is so quick and witty. Wow. We should have him on the podcast.
We shouldn't. We shouldn't at all.
You can talk to him about football.
I'll talk to him about fuck all.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of customers, clients that I've had.
Yeah, but you always call him Mr. something, didn't you?
Yeah, but I know. I should know their first name.
You should.
That's why I said Neil, because Neil, I've got a really cunty
Neil
or a Mark. But then Mark is such a generic name too, and I'm sure there's some nice Marks.
Yeah, but Karen's a generic name.
Mark, then I think Mark. I do know some nice Marks. If any of my nice Marks are listening, I'm so sorry. You'll know who you are.
You literally went on a course with a guy called Mark today that you said was very fun.
Yeah, he's one of the nice ones.
And he's an avid listener of the podcast.
Totally, yeah. I did plug it. He lives in Scotland. He was like, right, I'm about to get my train back up to Scotland at midday. And we're like, fucking hell. We live 20 minutes away. He travelled all the way down just to tell us about...
Why would you do that?
Right?
That's horrible.
Why would he even agree with work? Yeah, sure, I'll go.
Yeah, I'll give these guys a half day so that I do a day of travelling. That's fine. I'll do that. Idiot. Gom.
Yeah,
Mark's the male Karen. Yeah, definitely. What a fucking idiot.
He must listen to the podcast.
This will be worth it. I'll just tell him how I pissed a candle out in the church. That'll be 11 hours worth of travelling. Cool. Light work. Yes.
Would you, if you could, if it was a thing, would you drink every meal so you didn't have to eat it?
Yes.
Cool. I agree. I think if it tastes the same, if it tastes exactly the same as it would eating it, then yeah. My only problem would be with savouring it.
I'm autistic. I eat for efficiency.
I would say I eat for efficiency too, but I'm not autistic.
You don't eat for efficiency.
No, I do.
No, you don't, because Katie goes, shall we have this or this? And you go, oh, let's have this. You actually...
Yeah, because I know it tastes nicer.
Exactly. So that's not eating for efficiency.
But if it's... Surely efficiency means like the easiest or quickest thing. If they're both equally easy and quick, then I can just pick what I want because they're both efficient.
None of them are equally efficient.
The only efficient...
There will always be something that takes one away from the other.
I'd argue in terms of time, for the majority of dinners we make, it's probably the same time. Like homemade meals, it's probably the same time is your cooking time in the oven. I would argue 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
No, that's efficiency in a different way.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. In terms of time, I would say it's equal. In terms of like how how much you have to do, then obviously putting shit in the oven and eating it is much easier.
Microwave rice and just sticking something in the oven is all I want to ever do. I
don't want to do that, but I would drink every meal. But I do also think it would be for efficiency. I also think it would be easier to eat.
How do you make it?
Healthier. How do you make what?
How do you make the... Yeah. Do you just blend it up?
Jake, in this hypothetical scenario, I can choose whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah, so
I'm going to say it's blended up, but it's not got bits in.
So you still have
if it's got bits in, I think I might vomit.
So you still have to make the food and then put it in a blender.
No. I'm talking supermarkets. Instead of food, everything is just a drink. Everything's in a bottle.
Everything's just powder, like protein powder.
Yeah.
Just flavored calorie
bottled
powder.
Cereals. Which we already get, I guess. You get like milk, like Weetabix cereals, Weetabix drinks, but I guess they're not
Weetabix cereals.
But they're not.
They're quite good actually. I used to drink those.
They're called like on the go, aren't they?
In Maidstone, when we worked in Maidstone, I used to drink those. They're quite handy actually because they do actually fill you up.
I'm sure they do.
They're probably condensed bollocks and chemicals and all that shit.
Think about how fucking. I reckon. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Think about how mushy like a Weetabix gets. A Weetabix. Is that a singular Weetabix? A Weetabix?
Well, there's no plural on Weetabix, is there? An individual Weetabix.
So if the plural Weetabix is?
No, Weetabix. Weetabix.
Okay, so
like
when I've got Weetabix in a bowl and I put milk on it, it obviously it all goes wet and then shrivels up. I reckon you could just, in those little bowls, I reckon there's like 10 fucking Weetabix in there. Weetabix in there.
No, they're quite small. They're not like a fridge milkshake.
No, I'm thinking. If you've seen those towels you can get that are just tiny, and then you put a bit of moisture on them, and they come out, and they're like a full size towel. I reckon the same goes the opposite way with Weetabix, where you can just keep adding milk, and it would just shrink.
I don't know.
And shrink.
I don't know.
No, it would.
In this hypothetical scenario, anything fits in a bottle, and anything is drinkable, and it tastes like whatever it is I've put in there. So,
yeah. Similar question then. Would you, if everything was a pill?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
That's even easier.
Me too. That comes.
Perfect.
That thought comes from.
I'll tell you what. If it was pills and it didn't even taste of anything, I'd do that.
If it was pills, I don't think it could taste of anything. But in this hypothetical scenario, it does taste of stuff.
I'd prefer it not to. I'd prefer it not to taste of anything, to be honest.
Would you prefer your chicken and rice to not taste like anything?
What if it was if it was actually a bowl of food, not a drink or a pill?
Because I've
I could just have a pill of brown sauce.
I've described your
mayo pill.
Your dinners as like dog food consistency.
They are dog food consistency.
Would you, because I'm assuming do dogs have taste buds?
If you could eat dog food, would you?
Do dogs have taste buds?
Yes. Otherwise, they wouldn't.
Why do they not go, fuck, this is gross then?
Because their taste buds are different to ours.
So it's lovely to them.
Yeah.
I thought they just had no taste buds. I thought they were just like they don't see any colour. Oh, actually, they do see colour.
They've got to have taste buds. Otherwise, they wouldn't be excited about dentist sticks and treats, would they?
I just think in the programmed in their brain is just eat so much fucking anything that's given to me, anything that looks not like a human, I want to fucking eat, and they do that, and then they learn. Oh, well, I can't eat this grass. Well, Maisie did. Maisie fucking ate grass all the time, and then vomited it up because it's grass.
I don't think I'd vomit up grass if I ate grass.
It depends how much grass I ate. It depends if I ate a strand at a time. I used to eat grass. What?
Why have you said that out loud? Why is that now in the podcast for people to see forever?
I meant why I say used to. I meant
I still do.
I meant I have before eaten rice, but same.
Rice.
Grass.
I eat rice too. I'm not a weirdo.
Eaten paper?
Yeah, but not by choosing.
Not by choosing.
Yeah, it's always.
I think I've eaten paper just by choosing, being like, I wonder what this tastes like. I wonder if I can eat this.
No, I haven't done that. We've been, oh, you won't eat that. You won't do that. As when you're in school when you're being an idiot. I've definitely done that. I couldn't put my finger on it, but there's no way I haven't.
I think paper cuts right here in the middle of your fingers and the little webbing has got to be the worst pain ever. And that includes...
Have you ever done that?
That includes becoming decapitated from the waist down. Have I ever done it? Yeah, probably. Once in my life.
Yeah, probably. You got no idea, but apparently it's the worst pain you've ever felt in your life. But apparently...
Jake, you can't look at that and you can't not cringe when I'm telling you that.
I can, because I cannot cringe because I've never done it.
Shall we try it out?
Give me a bit of paper.
I've got a bit of paper right here, bro.
If you do it first, I'll do it.
I'm not going to do it first.
No, I'm not going to do it then.
Actually, for the podcast, I would do it. Would you?
No, but go on, do it.
Okay. I actually am.
No, you're an idiot, because it's going to ruin your day for like 3 days.
Okay. Fine. And now I've made an awful rip in my book.
Take it back.
Talking about HP sauce.
We weren't talking about HP sauce.
No, you mentioned it.
I didn't mention it, but we were.
So there we go. We were talking about it, Jake. Fucking, they're renaming it temporarily. I'm really sorry to say, because of the Queen's Jubilee, they're renaming it HM sauce, which just doesn't roll off the tongue.
Houses of Parliament sauce.
Houses of Parliament sauce. Yeah.
Why is it HM now then?
Because that's like I don't know what HM... Her Majesty. Her Majesty sauce.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
that's
Her Majesty sauce!
No, that's even better.
My God!
That's even better.
That is the name of the podcast episode, Her Majesty sauce.
That's even better than
wow.
sauce.
And it's brown.
Because people will be like, don't like HP sauce. I go, what do you mean you don't like HP sauce? It's Her Majesty's sauce. It's the Queen of your country's sauce. What do you mean you don't drink it?
Yeah, that is good. They're also doing salad queen rather than salad cream, but they could have also called Her Majesty's cream. I would have been all for that.
Her Majesty's
there
cream.
Was someone in the board meeting going, guys, we could capitalise here.
Don't ignore me. Hear me out.
He's in the corner.
Her Majesty's
cream.
the
corner, but they've made him look into the corner. Guys, I just said Your Majesty's cream. Come on.
He's on the naughty corner, on the naughty step. No, I didn't say you're sorry. I'm sorry.
I've scribbled it out on my notebook.
Oh, I've even paper cut myself between my fingers.
I'll pencil this for next year.
Listen, we'll put a pin in it. We're not disregarding it.
Yeah, we're not cancelling the idea. But if we could just come back at it at the end of the meeting, that'd be great.
Just don't forget about it.
They're all going around in circles, just popping, and he just keeps going. Her Majesty's sauce, Her Majesty's cream,
Her Majesty's cream. God, that's disgusting. I'd eat it though. I'd definitely eat it. I'd definitely eat it, whether it was actual salad cream or literally Her Majesty's sauce.
Her Majesty's
just to say, I've had Her Majesty's sauce.
I've had a spoonful of Her Majesty's cream.
I've tasted our literal queen. Our literal queen.
Oh.
What's the ugliest thing you've been compared to?
I don't know.
I've got so many.
Oh, you have got so many.
Oh, thanks for that.
Well, no, you do.
Oh, of course.
Because I've said
you
some.
Fucking ugly cunt.
That's not what I said.
That's what you implied.
You're putting words in my mouth.
I did not. I'm just saying that's what you implied.
Surely only I would know what I implied, Jake, by saying the words that I said.
No, because contextually and verbally and tonally, it can be perceived differently.
Perceived? So you're perceiving my words?
Yeah, so why are you telling me that what I've perceived is wrong when it's just everything's different for everyone?
It's wrong because I knew the true meaning of the words I said.
True meaning, is it? But surely it's still the true meaning from me because I'm not twisting it.
Jake, you're autistic, so you are not allowed these opinions. That was a joke, by the way. 21 new tuning into the podcast. Jake's autistic, and I like to tell him about it. So get over it. We're best friends. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Gom. You bunch of goms.
You fucking gom. We have been railing them this episode. We're not going to have any fucking listeners after this.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
Don't listen anymore. Don't.
Goms.
Because I couldn't care less if you do, to be honest. I just do this to pass the time. I've got a lot.
Yeah, go for it. Fire them away. I want to rank them in a tier list.
Frankenstein.
B. Yeah, B tier.
Okay. Sid the Sloth.
That's got to be an S tier one. Because that one's been around for ages. That one's been around since sixth form. I don't know if it's
Frankenstein's been longer. Frankenstein.
I just don't see the resemblance.
They just call me Frankie.
I guess you're tall, but that's about it.
I used to have a really big quiff though, so I had my massive forehead.
Yeah, you did.
My quiff was longer than my forehead.
You did.
Sid, the bad guy from Toy Story.
That's also, I feel like an S tier one because it's the one you get called at work, right?
Yeah, that's why they called.
That's why they called you Sid at work.
I did just have another one, and I've now forgotten it.
You didn't really even look like him when you were bald, to be honest. But
llama.
It's a funny nickname.
They called me a llama at work once.
C tier.
C tier. A gross animal that spits at you. It's not that bad.
It's not. Everyone likes a bit of spit.
I'm called a hammerhead shark once.
Oh.
Because my eyes are so far apart, apparently.
They're not, though. Kenny and I were speaking about
your
face. Head. It's not even low. It's obviously you've got a big forehead, but like the rest of your head is
quite small.
Look at you trying not to laugh.
I
knew you were going to say something.
You looked me in the eye and went, you got a big forehead.
That's not what I did.
You dick.
You've misunderstood the true meaning of the words I said.
No, I can't do that because everyone's entitled to their own opinion, really, so nothing is in disbelief.
Okay. Yeah, in this scenario though, I'm always right. So,
what is a hill that you are ready to die on?
Sweet popcorn is better than salted.
It's just wrong though. That's just not correct.
You like salted more than sweet?
Yeah.
I can handle a 50-50 bag. I can handle a mix, but I can't handle just salt.
Boy.
I guess we're just in popcorn for different reasons. We're into popcorn for different reasons. You're in it for the savouriness because you're going for the salty. You're going for the savoury. I'm in for the sweetness. I like to sit down when I'm watching films and I've got the popcorn. I like to have a little sweetness. I don't know, something about a little sweetness. I've always picked chocolates or sweets or sweet popcorn rather than like a nachos or a hot dog. I have chosen nachos, but they're always shit. They're all cinema nachos are crap.
I don't know. I never tried it.
It's normally the sauce that lets them down, but they are just Doritos.
That's a good one.
What else? I don't really know. Italian herbs and cheese bread at Subway is the best.
Oh, that's just fucking common sense.
Who's out there picking tiger bread? That is the toughest shit.
Who's out there picking plain?
Oh yeah. Well, I used to when Subway first came out.
I used to get hearty Italian.
I think I kind of my introduction to Subway was a dip of the toe. I was quite tame back in the day, back when it first came out. I don't know about you. Have you? I kind of feel like you've probably had the same order since Subway first came to the UK.
When I first had Subway with Mum, I remember saying to her, I was young and I was like, what do you get? She went, whatever you want. And I was like, what do you get? Because I'm like,
what does that mean?
I was like, what do you get? She went, I normally just get ham, turkey, some cheese and some like salad bits. And I went, I'll have that then, just without the salad bits. And then I was like, this is cool. It's just a really big sandwich. Yeah. And then it became a matter of I can have whatever the fuck I want in this, and that's quite cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Subway, I think Subway's underrated, but I still do not go there as much as I probably should.
It's probably one of the healthier, I guess, options. It is just a,
and it's so
right,
filling
it's
as well. It's so filling.
So yeah, and their meal deals are pretty. It's quite evenly priced, I think, for what you get too. Maybe not like the small, like the side shit, like the nachos or like the chicken bites.
If you want quick, fresh food, you go to Morrison's.
Yeah, man.
There is no one that comes close.
Yeah. Well, there's Morrison's elsewhere in the country that have like their own takeaways inside. We've got sort of. There's obviously their own sections, but I'm talking proper like restaurants that actually do loads of different styles of takeaway food. Yeah,
they do the oven. They've got the cafe. They've got oven fresh. So they're on certain days there'll be like roast chicken legs and like roast dinner meats, and then there'll be other days where they do like breaded goujons and wedges and shit like that. And then if you don't want that, then there's the godly salad bar. The salad bar is incredible.
Talking about the cafe, even the cafe fucking is miles beyond any other supermarket cafe I've been to.
Morrison's are just brilliant at fresh food.
Do Tesco's do cafes? I don't know if I've gone to a Tesco with a cafe.
Big Tesco's definitely got a cafe.
Oh no, it does.
Upstairs.
You're right. No, it's over to the right as you enter.
What's upstairs then?
There isn't an upstairs.
There is in Big Tesco. Because
There
I remember the first time we went in there and you said, I went, God, it's massive in here. And you went, they've even got an upstairs.
That doesn't sound like something I said, but we can go soon and look.
Sometime.
Podcast on the road. Podcast on tour.
I thought about this. I thought, we can do a podcast at Mum's house. And I was like, no, because then you got to take everything there.
We tried this before when you were house sitting and it didn't work out well, did it? Because we ended up not being able to record it.
Yeah, but why was that?
Because I was trying to record it into the audio into my
phone,
my tablet. We used the phone for the podcast we did in the living room in my mum's house.
Yes.
Which I guess it did work out right. The only problem with that was that it cut the video up into like 15-minute chunks.
It's a lot of effort for.
It is a lot of effort.
Something that's probably not going to feel any different and not be worth it. Probably.
No, yeah, it would be a pain, I think, for me to pack everything up. I've got it all in a nice place now too. I've got it like I pack it all away quite nicely, and so it's like its own little corner. I still want to discuss heels to die on, but I can't think of any. Now I'm on the spot. I can't think of any. Grape Fanta's better than every other Fanta. And that includes Fruit Twist, but Fruit Twist is a close second. If you've not had the opportunity to have a Grape Fanta, guys, please do.
Please,
it's a life-changing experience, I'm telling you. I also think it's just boosted my
cock. It's so much bigger now.
My preference. Yeah. Another 3 inches. Great. I'm 3 inches now.
I'm up to 3.5.
I think it's boosted my preference for grape in like just everything. Even grape vapes are really fucking nice.
Yeah, they are. Vapes are just nice.
I don't really think grapes are that great. Like
grapes are the best fruit.
Do you like?
That's my hill to die on. Grapes are the best fruit.
Watermelon, man. I was talking about this.
Watermelon's just water. What's the point?
It is an S tier fruit.
What's the point?
Because it's so filling and it's basically 0 calories, Jake. That's what's great about it.
But it's got no taste.
No, it does have a taste.
It's just water.
It tastes sweet. It's a sweetened water. Sweetened watermelon flavour. If watermelon doesn't have a flavour, Jake, how the fuck are you getting your watermelon vapes, huh? Because
you've said it yourself, they've made it too sweet. It's not like actual watermelon.
Watermelon flavoured things are awful, I'll be honest.
There you go.
But that doesn't mean that the flavour doesn't exist. It just means it's a lot tamer than what companies
Watermelon's just eating a mouthful. They've somehow made it possible to eat a mouthful of water rather than drink it. That's all watermelon is. And it's got fucking seeds in it just to annoy you a little bit more.
It's got seeds?
Yeah, watermelon's got the seeds in it, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about a drink for a second, and no. I was like, what the fuck sort of drink has seeds in it?
Yeah, I like my watermelon with seeds in, please, if I can.
It does have seeds, but no, I'm pretty sure...
Grapes are so fucking easy.
The majority of people just eat the seeds.
Grapes are so easy. Little clean up, no damage to your fucking teeth like an apple or a pear would.
I do hate fruit skins. The
peeling an orange, peeling a banana.
I agree that
grapes
the peeling
are just so
and having the skin there. Like what? I had banana on the way home from Big Tesco yesterday, and I just had to leave it in my car. Well, I didn't leave it in my car, but like after I'd eaten it, where am I going to put it? I'm not going to throw the skin out the window because I'm not a vandal.
I would have been feeding the animals in the local area. That's the way I would have seen it.
I did throw it into when I parked up, I did throw it into like little woody area. So some, hopefully that'll grow into a banana tree.
Little woody
banana plantain going forward.
Trampoline.
Don't think that will happen, but trampoline.
Trampoline. What 3 celebrities would you like to attend a junkyard golf session with?
Cool.
Thanks, cunt.
No. Cool,
anyway.
Cool question. Cool question is what I meant. Sorry. What celebrities? I would like... Do political figures count as celebrities? In this made-up scenario.
Famous people.
Okay, cool.
So well-known people.
So first of all, Kim Jong-un.
Stupid answer.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Because he'd get out and
He wouldn't though. He wouldn't come alone.
No, he would.
No, he wouldn't.
That on the invite. It says explicitly, "Please come alone."
And he's just not going to.
No,
he's the leader, supreme leader.
Jake,
of North Korea.
in this made-up scenario, he's going to come because I've invited him, and he wants to be my friend. So he comes, and then you
take the piss out of him once as Fanta, and he gets you nuked.
Yeah, he does.
Now what?
Then I guess I'm losing Junkyard Golf. I think Lin-Manuel Miranda. I'd like to just.
Did you just say English? What was that?
Lin-Manuel Miranda, the guy that plays Hamilton.
Oh.
And does all that. He's just massively famous over the last 5 years because of Hamilton and shit, and his association with Disney. But I would just like to delve into his musical knowledge and mind, and he's quite, he's very talented. So someone talented, I think it would be quite cool to spend time with. Yeah, and then my third would be you, Jake.
My mother.
I guess my third would be
oh God.
Someone from the Marvel cast, like the OG cast, like either Robert Downey, Chris Evans, or Chris Hemsworth. Just because I think I've obviously seen them off camera, and they just seem so jolly. I mean, why wouldn't you be? You're in the position of your fucking life.
I suppose so, yeah.
So just one of them. I don't really know if you think those are cop-out answers, but those are my answers.
They're not cop-out answers. Cop-out answers would have been like Ed Sheeran, Adele, and Kevin Hart.
If you ever thought I was inviting them three to Junkyard Golf, you are wrong. Are they your three? Oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm so sorry for insulting you.
I don't even know who I'd take. You'd have to think about, well, what comes with Junkyard Golf. There's drinks at Junkyard Golf, and then you probably end up drinking afterwards. It probably ends up turning into a night out if you've had a good time.
Yeah.
So probably just my three mates, to be honest.
I think it's someone from the royal family, but
God, it's so hard now. They'd be fucking boring.
I think I'd only invite the nonce just to call him a nonce.
I'd probably invite. Is it Harry, the one that fled with Meghan Markle?
Yeah.
Just because he's now technically not a member of the royal family.
He does seem like the most normal one. He was in the army, that's why. I think he's a little bit more down to earth than the rest of them.
He's also a fucking party animal.
Yeah. He's more normal. He's more a person.
Fuck. Oh God.
You came up with this question.
Doesn't mean I was going to answer it.
I thought you would have answers prepared, like my answer of the Zygon. I'd definitely fuck the Zygon. That's my. Oh, you would definitely have to invite someone from Doctor Who, surely.
I'd invite a Zygon.
Actually, I changed Kim Jong-un. He can. I uninvite him. I formally sent him an uninvited letter, and then I instead
you're definitely getting a nuke.
Instead, I invite David Tennant because that'd be quite cool. He's really cool. He's such a cool actor. Marry me.
I'd have. See, I'm thinking like Dave Grohl, but he's old now. He's not how he used to be. Dave Grohl.
I've heard the name. I don't know who he is.
He's the Foo Fighters singer.
Oh.
He was the drummer in Nirvana as well.
Yeah.
You know what? As much as it's fucking weird, I reckon Youngblood would be sick.
He'd be a great timeout, definitely. But that's just because that's who he is.
That's what I mean.
He's the definition of a timeout.
Have fun. He's the definition of ADHD. That kid's got ADHD.
Yeah.
I'd have him, Youngblood. Oh fuck! I'm trying to think of like people. I tell you what, I'd have. Oh no, she's old again. I'm thinking of all these people like bands that I'm like, cool. You'd be sick to go. And I'm like, but they're old now. Yeah. They used to be fucking crazy. Now
who
they're
you were
not.
Gonna say like Flea from?
Yes, I was gonna say Flea.
Knew it.
Or Anthony Kiedis, because all they did was take drugs and write songs. And it's like, that's the life to live. That's what I want to do with my life.
Yeah.
I want to take drugs and write songs.
Well, you can still do that. You got the rest of your life to live.
I can do that now.
Yeah, you could. You could do that now.
But not to the point where that's my living. I want my job to be taking drugs and writing songs.
But guys, don't take drugs. Okay.
I'm talking about Nurofen.
Oh, sorry. Really getting rid of that cold.
With Nurofen.
Yeah. That's why I never got rid of my cold.
That's why I've still got a cold. Oh, it's so hard, you know. It actually is a lot harder than you think it is, isn't it? Youngblood.
It is a lot harder. I think...
I'm trying to think who I follow on Instagram. Oh, Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa. See ya.
Wiz Khalifa, Youngblood. Already, what a cast. What a cast. Me, Wiz Khalifa, Youngblood. and someone call Ricky Gervais.
Nice. Oh yeah, man. Great.
No, because then I'll tell you what. If I'm taking Ricky Gervais, I've got to rethink my other two because he'd fucking hate the other two.
He would hate them. Or he'd either hate them and hate the night, or he'd just continue to take the piss out of them, and maybe they wouldn't mind. I reckon Wiz Khalifa would mind. I reckon Youngblood'd be like, "I'm weird. Stay weird."
Yeah, he just constantly say that.
Yeah,
he's like a push button Teddy. He just only says that.
He is. Yeah. Full string.
Ricky Gervais, Charlie Sheen, and Johnny Depp.
I really don't like Charlie Sheen. I don't know why. Something about his face makes me want to punch it. But I like the other two.
Cool.
I think this question would have been easier if I was a lot younger, because I used to look up to celebrities a lot when I was younger. I don't really do that now. I kind of think they're a bit pompous, and most of them are pompous and shit.
Plump.
I just feel like,
they're all very plump.
Yeah. They are.
I tell you back. We're going to take out Charlie Sheen. We're going to add Sydney Sweeney.
Wow. Wow.
That woman is everything to me.
She's going home with Johnny Depp, though.
No, she's going home with me. She's going with me back to my two bedroom flat.
Oh, did you not read the fine print on the invitation? You do actually have to fuck me.
You have to let me spaff all over your
If you win, then I don't fuck you. But if you don't win, I'm gonna fuck you.
I'm gonna fuck you, and you have to let me. That's the rule, and you have to be my girlfriend until you die. That's that. You have to be my wife. Sydney Sweeney. I'm trying to think. I'm now just completely gone off topic, and I'm now just taking 3 attractive women.
3 great. Wait, what? Are you just going to take 3 women?
Yeah, I'm now thinking about the women that I'm like, they're my wives.
Gwyneth Paltrow?
Fuck off.
Why though? Because I'm not saying she's hot. I don't think she's hot, but all I'm saying is she sold a candle that smelled like her pussy. So surely she's got to have some sort of like weird kinks, and you'd be able to fuck it her
but it
anywhere.
doesn't mean she's gonna fuck me.
Jake, but you didn't hear my part about the fine print where it says they have to fuck you.
The fine print.
Jake, in this made up scenario, they fuck you.
Yeah,
okay?
Scenario. Sydney Sweeney. Her Maddie from...
Sorry, I accidentally opened my phone on TikTok.
Perfect. That other girl from fucking... What's Sydney Sweeney in?
Euphoria.
The other girl from Euphoria,
Which
Maddie.
girl? Oh, Maddie. Yeah. Maddie the baddie.
I think so, but she seems a little bit pretentious when I see her act like her actual character.
She is. That's
her
the point.
Actual personality. No, not her character.
Oh.
She actually seems like a Maddie.
I haven't seen any clips of her, so I can't really say. I'm assuming it's probably just some feeling you get after watching the show and seeing her.
I've seen clips of her because I follow Sydney Sweeney, so I see a lot of her like press tours and advertisements and shit. Yeah. And I end up going on the other one's profile, and it's all very pretentious, and I don't know, it's just not for me. Sydney Sweeney. I'm bringing 8 people to this fucking junkyard
nice.
Golf.
Yeah, keep it going. Who else?
Youngblood, Johnny Depp, Ricky Gervais, Sydney
I feel like
Sweeney.
we just don't need Youngblood there anymore, I'll be honest. I feel like that's gone.
This is not your game of junkyard golf.
Sorry.
Funnily enough. Where's your invite? I
think you're just picking people that you know you're going to beat junkyard golf at. I'll be honest.
Really? You think Ricky Gervais ain't going to beat me?
No.
An old
Jake, I've seen you. I've seen you on the mini golf sticks.
I am very good at mini golf. I mean, for a large man, I'm very tall. Good at mini golf.
I'm very tall.
I'm very tall at mini golf.
For a large man, I'm very tall.
For a large man, I'm quite large. For 3.5 hour drives, roughly about 3.5 hours, really. Isn't it?
Do you reckon there's any kink that you would kink shame? Because we had a similar conversation about if your girlfriend asked you to piss on you, would you do it? And we said
Did we have that conversation on the podcast?
We didn't have that conversation on the podcast, but we've had a separate conversation. This was before the podcast even started, but this is basically our lives are the podcast. We ask these questions anyway.
Yes.
Would piss be your limit? Because I don't think I'd shame someone for pissing.
Shaming's difficult to agreeing to do, the difference to agreeing to do
Yes,
something.
agreed.
If you want me to shame someone,
So would you kink shame any
I don't think I'd kink shame anything other than pedos.
Definitely pedos. I'll be honest, I wasn't even thinking that, but thank you so much for doing that. Guys, pedophilia was bad.
Pedophilia.
I was thinking like the people that want to murder people and while fucking them.
Well, yeah, of course, all the illegal stuff. No, I would kink shame that because of course I would.
Yeah, I'm just, the phrase is
I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad.
Don't kink shame. So that's why I asked the question.
I just don't think it's that bad. All I want to do is fuck kids. It's not that bad. I think I'd like to sit here and say I'd pretty much do anything.
But we know that's not true because you said no to the piss.
Did I?
Yeah.
What did I say no to?
You said no to the piss, and then when you asked the follow-up question of what if the girl asked whether she could piss on the table?
No, I said
table
shit.
You under it.
It wasn't piss.
Oh, was it shit?
Yeah.
Would you say no to piss? Sorry, I got that confused.
No, piss is just a fluid, isn't it?
So
if she went
a fluid.
If she went drink it, I'd be like, I'll try. But like, exactly, I'm gonna hate it. Or
I'll try, but I won't have my mouth open.
Or I could drink it and then go, actually, that's peg. Yeah, let's do that more often. You never know. The whole thing with I said, would you let your girl shit on you? And everyone said no. Then I said, what about if you were laying underneath a glass table and she shat on the table? Because technically, you still have the feeling of being shat on, but it doesn't actually touch you. I said no to that because if you're saying no to the original question, then the glass table is just a gateway to her eventually convincing you to say yes to letting her actually shit on you.
Agreed.
So you either go full frontal or you don't at all.
Agreed.
But I don't think there's anything I would say no to. I think I'd try everything.
So even
once.
shit.
Yeah, I think so. Mind you, I don't think I'm ever going to be asked the question.
No, it must be such a small minority, right? Do you reckon it's more people than we think?
Yeah.
But why? What in their life has led them to shitting on someone?
Just
hot?
scrolling through Pornhub.
Yeah, but how? I don't think I've seen a video apart from obviously.
You telling me you don't?
2 girls, 1 cup,
bro.
That
you told me
shit.
you told me you used to watch weird, stupid.
We did used to watch weird,
that.
stupid porn, but it wasn't shit and piss based. It was like random costumes
like
and
baked beans.
Yeah. A lot of baked beans actually.
Do you know what I mean? It's like you just end up scrolling like
whoa. You just outed me for watching random porn without giving any context. That sounds like I watch random porn. I do. Continue.
There's no sort of filter when you're alone and scrolling through Pornhub. You're telling me every time you go on Pornhub, you search specifically what you want.
I'll either take from the recommendations.
Yes.
Or I
you
would,
always look at the first page. Always look at the first page.
Not always. No, and sometimes I know what I'm going for. Sometimes I know exactly what I'm going for. Yeah, but
on those days where you're going, don't know what I want, I'm just going to scroll through the first page. You're telling me if you scroll past something, you're like, what the fuck is that? You wouldn't just click on it just to have a look at it. I don't think so. Just to go, to skip through and go, oh, that's fucking weird, and then go back.
I think we're there for different reasons. I'm there to finish the mission.
I'm there for research.
Yeah, I'm there to get a job done and get the job done right. And that's it.
And leave a good review. And leave a comment, a like, and subscribe.
And then cry afterwards for about 30 to 35 or 20 to 25 minutes.
Do you get post-nut clarification?
Yeah, of course.
Is that the right word?
Everyone gets it. Post-nut clarity.
Clarity.
Which is basically the same. No, you said clarification, I think, didn't you?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Fuck you.
I do almost every time, which I feel sorry for every woman I've ever been with.
Do I get it every time? No, I don't get it every time, but I do get it. Yeah.
When I'm with a partner and I'm having regular sex with her, I don't every time go, I feel like shit now. But there is still the odd time where I go, just don't want to talk to you now.
Yeah. Katie's the same. Me and Katie have spoken about this. Sometimes we will be in it and we finish and she's then just, it's dead to me. She just doesn't want to fucking even talk to me because she'll kill me.
Yeah.
Which is so weird, but hey, I get it. That's life.
I get it all the time. Even when it's just me. and I'm just watching porn.
I get a lot when I'm alone, yeah. But I feel like that's me going, why did I do that?
Yes.
It's the Bo Burnham meme. It's the not the meme, I guess.
God, look at my fucking tan line on this shirt.
I can't really see it from my angle.
It's aggressive. It's aggressive. What was I going to say? I think I need to stop watching porn again.
Yeah, we had this little discussion, didn't we? You did it. You didn't do it for such a long time. I didn't
Empty my sack for about 8 months,
which is fucking impressive.
And I had a really good time. Don't get me wrong. There was some nights I was like, I could though. Come on, it's perfect. I've got candles lit.
You didn't plan to not, did you? You just didn't. And did it get to a certain threshold where you were like, I could, but I shouldn't because I want to keep the streak.
Ethan from the Sidemen said that he stopped doing it for a bit, and he stopped doing it for about 4 months. And it was like a running comment in most of their videos. Ethan doesn't do that anymore.
Oh, right.
It was like, so it was like, oh, he must be telling the truth. Obviously, he could have been lying. But in my head, I was like, he must have been telling the truth.
Yeah.
And there was one more Sidemen episode where they actually asked him, like when they cut to like black and white screen, it's like the little behind the scene bits where they're getting ready for the next bit.
Yeah.
And it's just a funny conversation.
Yeah.
They were talking about it and he just goes, I don't feel the need anymore. I'm a bit more confident with women because I'm just like, I don't need you to feel good.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you because I want to.
Yeah.
I felt I got that a little bit. I got that confidence. And when the boys are all going, what, you telling me you don't? And at that time I was talking to a girl and we'd be like, on the verge of sort of getting together. We were quite close basically. And we hadn't hooked up. And they're all going, how have you not even like tried to hook up with her, or as she's gone, sorted yourself out because she's been there all day? I'm like, just don't feel it. It's only when you're in that situation you're like, it's go time.
Yeah,
you're up and you're ready for it. But when you're actually hanging out with her, you don't even think about it. You're just like whatever.
And that's because of the no fap.
Because like when it becomes a daily thing, like you're like, cool, I'm gonna nut once a day, and it's like, she like you're someone you're talking to or a girl you're with comes round, it's like, cool, I'm expecting to have sex tonight.
I think there's no reason, if you could do that, I think there's no reason why you can't start the health grind. I reckon start with something small, and even if it is the stopping masturbation, I think that's one of your, if you want that to be one of your goals.
I can't stop that right now. It's the only calories I'm burning. It's the only weight I'm losing is when I nut.
Okay, so pick up exercise and then drop off.
Pick up ecstasy. Sweat it all out.
But I think it's a baby step thing. And I think the same goes for the masturbation
baby step thing, but I keep getting the
treat yourself to like a weekend fap and then a month
only
fap.
Wank on weekends. I keep
but 20 times.
I only wank on weekends, but it is 24/7. Once every hour of the day.
My dick is red raw.
God. Sometimes it is, Yeah.
So
sometimes that's why I'm now like, I should probably stop, because I'm now like, I'll go to bed tonight and I'll go, I might just have a wank before I go to bed. And then he goes, yeah, but I'm still a bit sore.
The dick's like, no!
Yeah.
No!
And I'm halfway through it and I'm going, God, this doesn't feel as good as I remember it feeling 2 days ago. But rather than going, I'm going to stop, I'm halfway through it. I might as well finish.
You grip harder.
Yeah. I spit less. Just want to clarify, I don't spit when I pleasure myself. That's just a bit fucking weird.
And I want to clarify, I don't watch weird porn.
Anymore.
And
it wasn't for pleasure, it was for research and humour.
Yeah, literally, me and Katie would just be on Discord and just watch weird porn. Really weird, to be honest. But
no, it's funny.
It is funny.
No, it's funny.
And I'm sure there's other couples that do that.
Yeah, I don't think it's weird at all. I think it's something I would totally do. I think it's something I would wholeheartedly do. It was
just funny to see that there's those videos. I mean, it's the internet. There's anything's possible, but seeing them.
This guy wanking and using baked bean juice as lubricant has got 4.8 million views. How's that happened? It's only got 4 comments. What's going on? That's
what I find crazy about some videos I see on TikTok, where I'm like, how has it got this many views? And how is this many people being subject to this when I've never seen it before.
Yeah, it's like when you're watching a nature doc and you go, this is like a whole new fucking world.
Yeah.
How have I not seen any of this in my life ever?
I researched today that it took 9.5 years for them to film Our World, what we were watching the other week.
He's doing another one about dinosaurs.
David
Attenborough. Yeah.
Cool. That would be good.
I don't know when it's releasing. I just saw it on Instagram.
Gotta be soon.
Like, at some point, there's going to be a dinosaur fucking thing. You know,
he did a Netflix documentary a year or two ago on. I was about to say on Netflix. Surprise.
On Amazon Prime.
God, there was I don't know why it was called Netflix documentary.
He did a Netflix special on Tidal. So,
and that was about how like the planet
addiction to wanking.
Yeah.
How 96-year-old David Attenborough can't stop getting his nut away.
How it's just red raw. He like reviewed the planet and how it's changed over his like existence. But it's quite scary because he also then goes, this is how it's going to be in the next 10 years, and the next 20 years, and the next 30 years. If we don't stop masturbating up the planet, if we don't stop masturbating collectively, guys, we will kill the planet. There will be too much semen and we will knock the Earth out of orbit.
We are causing ocean pollution at an alarming rate because of the amount of you that keep coming in the toilet.
What if the water we drink
is cum?
It's found.
It's cum. It's just cum.
I was more going on it's found out in like 5 years time. I don't know why 5 years. It's found out in the future that the water we're drinking, just all of it contains traces of semen because of how many people are.
Well, yeah, water's recycled, isn't it?
Well, it is, but it's filtered out, surely.
Yeah, it's weird. Like,
but there's got to be some semen in there.
Well, yeah, fish cum. Do they? Do fish cum?
Do fish cum?
They all lay eggs, don't they? So surely not.
What's squid ink?
Black cum.
Black cum. If your cum could be any colour, what colour would it be?
Squid ink is ink, you fanny. It's in the name. It's ink.
Yeah, but we don't get ink from squids, do we? I thought we made ink from something else.
How do we get ink? Oh my God, where does ink, where does ink come from?
Wow.
Why don't we know where ink comes from?
It's got to be squids. That's got to be the only thing. Maybe you're right.
How do you make it?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you can make it.
There's no way we have that many. There's no way we have that many squids that we can have that many pens floating about in the world. Think about how many squids have got
lead,
ink.
Isn't it?
No, pens.
Pen lead.
That's pen ink. There's ink in that. It's a ballpoint pen with ink in it.
I'm thinking of pencil lead.
Yes, you are. You literally held
lead.
You held a pen up to me and went, "No, this has got lead in it." No, it doesn't. Where does ink come from?
Don't know.
Where does ink come from? I'm not going to look it up.
No, and me neither. Tell us in the comments. We're just going to have to assume it's squids. I was thinking back in the olden days when they used to just
ink and a feather.
Yeah, ink and a feather.
There's no way they got it from squids.
How are they deep sea diving for squids?
They're just holding their breath.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Eyes closed because of the salt water.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
That's me speaking underwater.
Yeah, just sound like you above water, to be honest.
Is that what you want to fucking? No one would understand me, Jake. It would be ridiculous.
Well, yeah, because you'd be alone.
It'd be ridiculous.
No one needs to understand you're alone.
Wait, you're telling me I'm going out for these ink diving expeditions alone? There's not a team of ink divers. Oh, cool.
I'll have a team of ink divers that are also holding their breath and have their eyes closed with me. Cool. We'll look after each other.
We'll communicate, yeah.
We'll communicate like dolphins do.
I think there's fucking ink down there. Yeah. Just with hand movements.
Quick, suck it up and spit it out on shore.
Ink.
No, you can't do hand movements because your eyes are closed.
You can do hand movements.
No, eyes are closed. Who's going to see you?
Jake, close your eyes. Move your arms about.
No, but you can't see me is what I'm saying. If we were all underwater with our eyes closed, yeah. Just, no, over here. No, here. No, here. No, can you not see my fucking... Oh, no, of course you can't see my fucking hand.
It would just be a bunch of thrashing around.
Yeah, it would. You'd have to be like... You'd have to be clicking at them like dolphins with their sonar.
Which makes me believe We don't get ink from squids because
there's no way.
There's no way
But
if
then
they did that.
It's got to be like, surely it's got to be like fossil fuels where it's like fucking, they find it in the earth somewhere.
Yeah, I mean,
there's no such thing as an ink plant, is there?
Hey, didn't they used to make it from coal dust, and then like a bit of water?
Maybe.
Cool.
Don't know. Don't ask me. I just told you they came from squids.
Yeah, you did. You fucking idiot. Can't believe you'd even believe that.
I didn't. You brought it up. You went, what's squid ink? And I went, you idiot. It's ink. It's in the name.
No, Jake, we've established this. It's black cum.
It is cum. What if the water you're drinking is just cum?
Is just cum.
Think about that next time you pour yourself a glass from the tap.
Are you sure you want to be drinking that?
Are you sure
cup of
that
tap
could
water?
just be cum?
That could be a cup of cum.
That could be a pint of cum you're chugging after your hard day at work.
Don't forget, guys, 2 litres of cum a day. That's what you're drinking.
Cum a day.
You gross cum.
While you're trying your hardest not to masturbate, you're drinking cum. You're drinking cum, definitely. You'll be on your junkyard golf with Charlie Sheen, Sydney Sweeney, and you'll be drinking pints of cum. That's
and
what
they're going to look at you like, what the fuck are you drinking cum for?
And I'll go, you're drinking cum as well. And they'll go, oh, I suppose so.
Yeah.
Might as well have sex with you because I'm Sydney Sweeney. And you are a man. And you're my husband.
And it was in the contract, so I have to do it. It was
in the small print, so you have to have sex with me.
And then once you finish sex is over. Oh, you're both... And she goes, oh, Jake, I don't suppose you could get me a glass of cum, could you?
I go, you greedy bitch, you just swallowed mine.
No.
Why are you creasing into that? All the stuff
that's a step too far, Jake. I didn't want to hear about her swallowing your cum.
You've swallowed my cum.
Yeah, in the tap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm in?
I don't know.
You fucking sicko. What song, in your opinion, is 100% perfect?
I think... 100% perfect. Sugar by Maroon 5. Because I cannot put that on and not sing along to it. Like the whole thing. I
really like Jack Harlow's new album.
Jumps with Joy. I tried to listen to it. I couldn't really get behind it.
It's very samey. That kind of music is made for people that like lyrics more than music.
Mm-hmm.
The whole point is the same beat the whole way through. Even the chorus sounds the same.
But it's lyrically beautiful.
But lyrically, you have to listen to it and go, oh, he said this, which means this.
Yeah.
It's just... I tried to get behind it. I was listening to it and I was going, some of this I could really get behind, just the 2.5 minute songs. I'm like, this is cool. What's going on?
Don't know.
I can get behind this, but the songs that are like 3.5 minutes long with a couple of choruses that just sound the same the whole way through, just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
How is that a song? But most of it is only 10 songs on the album, I think, and I think I don't think any of them are above 3 minutes long. So it's
best song on the album.
I'd have to find it because I can't remember the name of it, but I know it when I see it.
It's not the glamorous one that was all over TikTok.
No, definitely not. It is. Fuck.
Oh, Jake's having a little technical difficulty. He doesn't know how to use his phone.
No, I'm on it.
It's because he's on Apple Music, guys. Spotify's the way to go. Spotify, sign us. You definitely need it.
Like a blade of grass.
Like a blade of grass.
That one's the best one.
Tasty, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, exactly that.
Wow, it all just cycles round, doesn't it? This podcast, it's just a big cycle.
Life's a simulation. Nothing's real.
We're actually employed by the government to just
drink cum
and take names, and I'm all out of names.
I think Aeroplane by Red Hot Chili Peppers is a good song. Perfect song to me. Just purely because when you start getting bored, they do something different.
Yeah.
When you start going, this is the same.
That is their way. Did I ever tell you I was introduced originally to Red Hot Chili Peppers in school? Must have been year 7 or year 8. And we were doing this week of celebration of like the UK, and I was in the Scotland lesson. And we listened to Red Hot Chili Pipers, which was, I don't know if you know, a group of bagpipers who, on the name of Red Hot Chili Peppers. But then I was like, wow, who the fuck are Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
And yeah, but I can't believe that was my introduction to him.
I quite like all this stuff now. I think they're a mature band a maturing band, if you know what I mean. Like, you listen to them when you're younger and you're like, they're kind of cool. And then when you get older and you start finding your taste in music, you're like, oh, actually, they're quite cool. Because their lyrics don't really make sense. That's what I quite like about them. Their lyrics are so wild. And when you see them hear them in interviews, they're like, yeah, this means that. And you go, oh, yeah, of course it does. But when you're listening to it, you're like, what?
Yeah, what
like
the fuck?
One of the lyrics in Parallel Universe is raining on salted cheese. What the fuck does that mean? But like, if you asked him, he'd be like, oh, it's this and that. And you go, oh, of course.
It's that time that we were in the rain and there was a salted cheese on the floor.
Yeah. All that cum was all over it.
All that tap water cum.
And then there was Sydney Sweeney having sex with Jake, podcast host of Illinformed.
He just won mini golf against us.
Yeah.
And now he's fucking Sydney Sweeney.
God, I love that woman. That woman is everything to me. The moon, the stars, the wind.
The glass of tap water cum.
Yeah.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for listening along. If you did enjoy the podcast, leave a like, tell us how you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't. You'll get notifications, obviously, when new episodes come live every Sunday. Follow Jake. Follow Jake's band at Potsdam _official. Sorry, I fucked that up a bit.
Potsdam _official on everything, I'm pretty sure.
Nice. And you got a YouTube, but I don't know whether you've uploaded anything on the YouTube.
We uploaded a little short, and then we uploaded a video of us playing Local Lights in the George. It's the only real video we've got, like full-length video. Because you don't want to just put like shorts on YouTube. The whole reason for YouTube is long-form content. But to do that, we'd have to start. I think we want to start doing shits and gigs.
Yeah,
because it'll be like vlogging. But when it's local pubs and that, it's almost like you haven't got the time to vlog. Like, we should have really put the effort into vlog at York or that whole weekend.
Yeah, maybe.
We should have really put the effort in to make it funny. But yeah, it's difficult. But we plan to do that at some point, so we will be using the YouTube channel whenever we can.
Well, we'll plug it when it happens.
Yeah.
Make sure to drink your 2 litres of cum a day. Yeah. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening.
Try salted popcorn, it's better than sweet.
Well, no, give us your opinions, but
no.
Maybe try a mixed bag, and if you prefer a mixed bag, tell us you prefer a mixed bag. Or toffee, but fuck you.
Yeah, fuck off.
Let's not get
into that, okay? I liked you.
Take a step back. We got a I liked you.
The joke's gone too far now.
Bye, guys.